Well, it's a great opportunity, it's an honor for me to represent Mercedes in this way. And I think the link is great also between fashion and racing, and to do this together with my teammate and with Dree Hemingway, and with the famous photographer that's shooting us, Collier Shore. It's a it's a great event. My first personal memory thinking about Mercedes-Benz goes back a long time. It's 1992, I think, and my father used to race for Mercedes in touring cars, and so I'd come to the races with my mom, and I'd watch him race, and it was such a special memory for me, and it's so exciting to watch him at the time. So those are my first memories. The car of the future, that's an interesting one. I mean, of course, we're going to more and more hybrid power. So I think it's going to be very small engine, fuel engine, and then more and more electrical power as the technology for batteries advance and all those things. And maybe one day, that all the cars are fully electric. I think that could be an interesting direction. And maybe they drive on their own also. Although I wouldn't like that because I like driving the cars. Although sometimes, if I have some important business to do or something, or work, then it would be quite cool. Drive out my garage, push the button, and the car takes me to the airport on its own. Could be fun. Well, it's a great experience. It's always interesting to do different things, and today to be in the position of modeling, it's strange. Although of course I have done it now many times, but it's good. I like doing different things, and especially with the people involved. I mean, there's one of the best current models, that I'm doing the pictures with Dree Hemingway, one of the world's most famous photographers, Collier Shore, and that makes it all very exciting. It's a great feeling to work with them, and it's just a nice experience because it doesn't happen every day, and they are the best at what they do, and so it's great to see how they go about things, and I'm really looking forward to the outcome also, to see the pictures that Collier does of us. That's going to be cool. Yeah, I think there's a very good and close relationship between fashion and cars and racing. Both are quite glamorous worlds, and I think, and also very exciting, dynamic worlds, and of course design. Design is big in fashion and big also with cars, and there's a very close link there. And what is cool, what is not cool, and so there's many synergies. Well, I absolutely love the new Mercedes AMG GT car. I think it's great. It looks great. It's really sporty. So I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun to drive. Unfortunately, I haven't had the chance yet. So that's something that I'm really looking forward to. I have, yes, in various different manners. But of course, today it's a special day, yes, and it's unique, and I'm very proud to be able to be on the Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week, photo shoot picture. Yeah. I think it would be very cool to drive an F1 car with a black tie suit. And actually, back in the 30s or 40s, most of the guys they were wearing suit and tie, when driving those race cars. So it'd go back a little bit to our roots, and that could be a cool thing for once. Yeah, fashion plays a big role in my life because I enjoy, being creative with with how I dress and looking good for myself, and it's very important also in our world, because what we wear is like the first impression that we give to people we meet and to everybody who's around us, So yeah, I'm very interested in fashion. My personal style is very different. There's so many different ways that I like to dress. Sometimes it's just really sporty, I even really enjoy putting on a tuxedo like now, or sporty, but sporty classic, like in between the two. So just a nice jacket with some jeans or something. So it really depends on the situation. Yeah, I'm very fortunate because thanks to my job, I get to see the whole world. There's not many places I haven't been to yet. Lately, we were just in Russia now, racing there for the first time even, and it's really eye-opening, to so many different experiences, to see all these different cultures, and so of course, it's inspired me in many, many ways. Yeah, my family support me definitely. My father used to be a racing driver himself, so he really enjoys watching me and following me. My mom, on the other hand, is unfortunately scared, so she's never actually seen a race of mine, which I can understand. That's okay, and I accept that. And my wife also, she's very supportive, so I'm very lucky. The part of my job which is the best is, first of all, driving the state-of-the-art prototype racing cars, which are the best racing cars in the world, and then winning with those cars, beating the opposition. That's the most special moments. Yeah, the Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week in Berlin is a spectacular happening, and I was there already in the past. And it's really, it's a fun place to go, and very interesting, and so much creativity happening there with all the new designs and fashion and everything, and it's great. Favorite place in Berlin is a restaurant actually. It's called the Borchertz, and they make the best Wiener Schnitzel in the world. So I like going there. Yeah, for sure. Fashion and sport complement each other in many ways. Fashion, and then they're very much interlinked also. A man should always own a great watch, I think. That's the most important. My favorite watches are IWC, so I have some of those, and really like wearing them.